Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Teesha, and today we're gonna do just a good old-fashioned haul, y'all. So I do have some newer candles, newer to me. Again, nothing new. I did go ahead and pick up the weekly drop candles, and then I've backed up a few candles. I just had a couple of those 25% off coupons, and that made every one of these candles $9.71. Which I think is a really good deal. And then I did have an online order that came damaged, but I was going to the store anyway, so I took that into the store so I didn't have to wait. Sometimes I just call, but this time I took it all in. So I just got those candles to share with you as well. So we'll just jump right into that. And then I have a whole bag of rewards. So it's a complete randomness over here. Actually 2 exchanges, but then rewards. So all in all, this is not a freebie haul, but like a lot of stuff was just coupons and freebies. So I hope you all are doing well. You know, we are almost to fall break, which I'm so excited, almost to the end of my first quarter of teaching. And I still have yet to share you that video with you guys, but I'm going to try to do that today because I really wanted to share that video with you. A few of you have asked for just talking about how it's going and what I can share and everything. So, and I thought it'd be a really cool way to document it and to have it for me to look back on at the end of the year to see if I still feel the same way. So probably will do that today as well for you. But let's jump into the candles that we all love. I did want to try Fall in Bloom in the candle form. I watched Nico's review of this candle and I really thought, you know, I love the way she goes in depth with her descriptions and depictions. And so I was like, the way she talked about it, I thought I might like it in candle form or home fragrance far more than I will like it in body care. So I'm going to go that route with it. I just picked up one candle. Again, $9.71 is a good price for me to say I'll try candles at that price. You know, under $10, I'm like kind of game for anything. The notes are Juicy Plum, Wild Blooms, Velvet Moss. And I think I really get the perfume and it's so balanced in the candle. Now, I've tried it in the body care and I just really pick up a lot more of that like bloom and moss over the plum. So it doesn't smell fruity or sweet to me. It really kind of smells maybe a little bit of sweetness, but then the overwhelming note to me is that like older floral mature scent. So in the candle form on cold, again, I have not burnt it, but I'm really liking it. So it seems lighter and like the notes are really balanced. So I'm hoping I do like this because again, I wanted to like that scent and body care, but I'm not going to force myself to. So again, that was one of the exchanges. I just exchanged the body care that I got because I could smell it through the tube knowing that I was going to love it. This is a backup. I'm really loving this candle. Probably won't have time to do a current burn review, but overall the notes are Juicy Plum, Cinnamon Apple, Ground Clove Bud. You know, none of that floral, but I love a nice fall fruit. So this one really just kind of hits all the, or checks all the boxes, hits all the high points for me. I love it. It kind of just smells, I keep talking about this, but like it really reminds me of hanging out with my friend when I was little at the apple orchard because there all these scents just really remind me of that. So that is kind of really high up there on the candles I've been loving this fall so far. And then Autumn Chai, I might actually have 2 in here because one had to go back because when I opened it, it came online with 2 wicks completely gone. Like not even like, cause it was loose from the jar. This one is not, but the wicks weren't in there. Kind of different. So I really am liking this candle. This is up there too. It's Cinnamon Chai, French Vanilla Froth, Smooth Caramel. It is spicier than Caramel Brulee Latte, but like I really enjoy this scent. I think I would really like those together. I just haven't started to pull up my fall scents. I mean, I'm getting there. Our weather cooled down. Thursday, I think Wednesday, it was so hot we couldn't take the kids out for recess. It was over 100. Next day, it was 70s and it's been like rainy and cold. So like the first day of fall, Thursday, we had nice weather. The day before, we couldn't take the kids outside. It was the hottest day of the year. So summer just went out with a bang. I was saying I'm ready for some of these really cozy scents. This is going to be one I want to mix. So I grabbed a couple of these. So Autumn Chai and Sweet Cinnamon Plum are really high up on my faves of what they've brought us so far for fall, which is funny because in a couple weeks they're going to start doing Christmas floor sets and I'm just moving into fall, but I definitely got my stock. So I have been attracted to this collection. Again, at the $9.71, I kind of just wanted to have one of each. This is the world famous, I think it's like the road trip collection or something. I'm not sure. But pumpkin cinnamon bun. I just thought the packaging was cute. I do look for that because I use candles as decor. This is warm cinnamon roll, pumpkin spice vanilla frosting. Again, in the fall, I really start to just, like, you won't see as much fruit. You'll see a lot of fruit for me in the summer, a lot of fruity floral in the spring, but fall into Christmas, you're going to see a heavy gourmand rotation. So I just start thinking about all the desserts and the coffee candles and all the cozy. And I will be picking up a lot of scents like that. So I've grabbed this in a couple different variations, but I really did like the packaging and the colors and everything of this collection. So I went ahead and grabbed another of those. This one is by far my favorite of the collection though. Washington's Finest Apple Macchiato. Washington spiced apples, hint of cinnamon, caramel drizzle, frothed milk. Again, it's just like teetering on being a drink from Starbucks, but really just kind of being like a nice pumpkin spice treat, apple spice treat, because pumpkin and apple are our jam right now. So this one is my favorite. I've got a couple of these, but I really enjoy this scent a lot. And then just for fun, you know, I've been doing like, so there was one haul of 6 and then there was another haul of 6. And like I said, the second haul came damaged. So we went to store today. So that's kind of why there's like a collectiveness to this haul. So for this first set of 6 I picked up with my last coupon, I did grab a Maine's Finest Blueberry Cotton Candy. This one just seemed unique. And even though I do think I am a bigger fan of blueberry sugar, you never know if they brought this to us in the fall. They might not be bringing that to us in the winter. So I grabbed it because I could always mix it. This is ripe Maine blueberries, spun sugar, vanilla. I will say, what's interesting about this candle to me is that everyone I smell has a different kind of like front note, I guess what I'm trying to say. So this one's very heavy on the ripe blueberry. Some of them are a little bit more sweet to me, but I do believe blueberry sugar is far sweeter. But again, I like this packaging. I thought it was cute and the lids are cute in pattern. I like fruity scents, but I am transitioning into my gourmands. So that was a set that came in the mail to me. Today we went in and we picked up a couple online orders. So I do place online orders for each of these weekly drops and I'll just use another coupon, or I had so many. I actually lost a couple rewards, you guys, because I was waiting till it was something I needed and then they expired. Like I was a day late and I was like, darn it. But I had so many rewards from semi-annual sale and then I took that break from shopping and they do expire. So I did pick up the salted caramel pretzel. This is the 4th candle I've picked up from the weekly drops. This has notes of freshly baked soft pretzel, brown butter, caramel, sea salt. I know this is old news. I just did not want to make a video on one candle. The first thing I get is this like soft pretzel and the butter, but it is sweetened. You definitely, it's not like it's, you can tell it's like a dessert pretzel, not necessarily, like they have the cinnamon sugar pretzels, maybe like butter caramel pretzel, but it does seem kind of like that soft baked pretzel because you get a very heavy dough presence. So we'll see. And so what I'm going to say is this does not smell like anything in my collection that I can remember, but I'm not picking up a heavy caramel because Bath & Body Works caramel note is kind of similar to me. Like it kind of is a one note thing. So like it's like a sweetness, and you can kind of pick it up on all the different caramel scents we get a lot. So I'm not getting that as much in this one. I'm getting a lot more of that like doughy pretzel, some salt, some butter. So we'll see. I'm gonna, you know, talk about this a little bit more when I'm gonna do a little ranking of those candles that came out. So we might as well just talk about this one. I picked this up today when I went in to get the order and we got the Thanksgiving celebration, which rounds out the 5. This one is mashed potatoes, side of gravy, sage stuffing. And to be honest, I will never burn this candle. I just wanted one of each of them, but this is heavy on the sage stuffing. So like I can kind of see the gravy, like almost like a peppery note behind the sage I'm picking up. I don't really get like buttery mashed potatoes, but this is so fun. And I think Cynthia on Instagram talk about how this would be a really fun, like white elephant gift. And I totally agree because I think if you aren't a collector, you don't even know this is like a thing. So it would be something that people would say, where the heck did you get a stuffing scented candle? Bath and Body Works gave it to us. So I'm going to do a quick little ranking video when I do my teacher time, story time video, with just kind of wrap it all up into one. Because again, I've had so many awesome comments and I just want to make sure I, you know, do a little video about just like questions I've been asked and things. So I'm going to do a little ranking in that video and talk about my thoughts on this collection. I hope they do it again. And I have a couple thoughts on what I think they should do in the future. So this one, ironically enough, is Aaron's favorite because he is the biggest fan of stuffing. So I thought that was really funny. So I'll include that in that video too. But yeah, this is stuffing for sure. So those kind of round up that weekly drops. And that's kind of why I've been in store so much. But these 4 candles I did take in today because 3 of them were exchanges and 1 of them was the homemade sugar cookies, and I'm not a fan of that one, so I exchanged it. But these 3 were broken when they came to me. So I did have a Sunrise Woods and it just had some cracks around the top. I just didn't feel comfortable warming it or lighting it. Like if it's just the candle was loose in the jar, that's how I noticed it at first. But then I saw these little cracks and I don't know, that doesn't seem safe to me, like when you're lighting candles. So I really like this, but I'm telling you guys, like my love affair for Sunrise Woods really happened last fall. This year I'm liking it, but it's really kind of taking that cozy cashmere route. Last year the sweet berries just to me really were prominent. So I'm not saying it's different. I'm saying that that's what I got more of last year, and this year I'm really picking up on that cashmere scent. It's just not like a must-have scent for me right now, whereas, and maybe once it gets a little colder, like I said, we've had 2 cold days, my skin definitely pulls different notes depending on the weather. This was a favorite in the fall last year, but once it's been warm, I've sprayed it on me a couple times, and I like cashmere and I like the sandalwood notes. I'm just saying I miss that like sweet fruity berry presence that it would give me when I wore it last year. So we'll see, but I definitely had to get this candle because last year this was so high up there on my list. So I'm hoping it does as the weather gets to fall weather. I'm like, oh yeah, there it is. It's just right now, like again, it was 103 2 days ago. Some of these scents I cannot wear when it's warm. So I can't tell you what day I was even like messing around my collection, but I was just noticing, I was like, man, I like that scent a lot better last year. I'm hoping it's just the weather change because again, I could do a whole video on as the weather changes, how my scent profile seems to preference, maybe more than profile changes. But creamy sandalwood, sweet berries, cozy cashmere, the notes in here. I'm really picking up on the cashmere, maybe even more than the sandalwood. And once it's cold, I'll definitely be wanting to try this candle a little bit more. Okay, and then I did say that I picked up another autumn chai and it came broken. This one's good. The wicks are really like wonky on this one. I picked it myself, so that's on me. But I plan to burn this candle. So once you get it going, it'll pool and it'll be great. So I'm not worried about that. But this and Sweet Cinnamon Plum so far are my standout scents. Probably followed by the apple macchiato. But again, I feel like we're just starting fall. Some people are already moving on to Christmas. I've already seen some Christmas hauls. I'm like, no. Come on. I want to enjoy each season a little bit. So this is going to be probably 1, 2, or 3. Like number 1, number 2, or number 3. But I'll do a fall favorite video. I just like to do favorites to kind of reflect for myself. Another one that had come broken was a Spooky Cider Lane. And, you know, I just wanted it replaced. So I took it back into store. That was when I actually called online and they were like, yeah, it's gone. And I'm like, well, then I'm going to go see if my store has it. So this is Bone Chilling Bourbon Glazed Apple Magical Maple Syrup Voodoo Vanilla. And just, if it's online order, I like to call online because I'm like, well, then the store is not eating it. But I did buy something. So not that they really care, but I thought the packaging was really cool. But something with this lid and shipping, I had like 2 arrive broken. So it is what it is, but this is what I took one into store to exchange it because I was just kind of annoyed. The other one, I'll show you what happened in this bag. So this is a bag, a little like mishmash of everything. Lots and lots of rewards. Speaking of which, this was in the thumbnail. I went ahead and grabbed this for the classroom. Again, I've been looking for more durable scent plugs, but the kids love these. They're like, the classroom smells so good. It smells like candy. I always have a sweet fruity scent in there, but I think this was like $14.50 and I just had rewards expiring. I thought get something instead of getting nothing. So I love fall, super cute, apple, you know, teacher theme. So I thought that was really great. And then for the other Spooky Cider Lane that came broken, they offered me 2 of the single wick replacements, which is great. I mean, these smell really, like, this is a really strong scented candle. So for a single wick, we're good. But yeah, so that's what happened. I got one in one order, one in another, both broken. I think the lid was just far too heavy to handle shipping with the box, because the box doesn't keep them like secure. So they were both cracked by the lid. So the other one I threw away. It was far worse than that one. That one I almost missed. This one that I just returned, it was the smallest crack right here, and I went to like put it away and like the paper moved in and I was like, oh, I almost cut myself. So, but the other one was like shattered. So again, I don't know if any of you guys ordered that online. Did it do better for you? It did not make it to me either time. So they sent me 2 of these for the replacement for the other, which I thought was a really good deal. And again, super cute. Can't wait to put these out for Halloween. Look at that packaging this year. They just did a really, really good job. So that was free to me because it wasn't free because I paid for the first candle, but you know what I'm saying. Replacements for my lotion. So I sent in, or I had actually ordered the Midnight Amber Glow and then got the free set. And then I ordered the Fall and Bloom. Wasn't a fan, just not enough to keep it. So I grabbed another poppy because I'm just really enjoying this scent. This is the Fresh Morning Dew, Wild Poppy, Sugar Rhubarb, Juicy Pear. I don't think we're all like, I don't think everybody's loving the scent, but I'm really enjoying the fruity floral balance in this one. And then my other replacement, I just grabbed another Blueberry Sugar Pancakes because I have everything in the store, but you know, I just would rather have something, a backup of something than something I didn't really care for and trying to force myself to use. However, I didn't notice this in the store, but I picked this up today and this lotion's already yellow, which again, isn't a big deal, but I would rather like it be white and I would see it turning so that I could know like, oh, I better use that, because this is new, but it already looks like it's turning yellow and old. I know that's just because of like what's in it. What is it? Is it the shea? But again, for me, that's just in my mind. That's how I kind of like, ooh, better gonna move on that lotion. So I just got this today and I'm like, better gonna move on that lotion. But it smells amazing. I just love the sugar sweet, like this is blueberry sugar in body care to me, but the pancake and caramel just make it even sweeter. It's so fall. And then I know this is weird, but I just got a couple more backups with my, I just had like 6 rewards that were expiring. So I got a strawberry pound cake because I've used up a strawberry pound cake. This is just such a good scent. Again, this one's kind of yellow too. So maybe they are all now with the new formula, just straight up yellow. I have not heard anyone talk about that, but it's not a big deal. I know they're new and I can keep track of packaging, but that's kind of how I always kept track of it. And then the 4th one I got was sweet whiskey. I just knew I could use this. It's golden amber, vanilla infused whiskey, and sweet red berries. Just such a beautiful scent. So let me know if you guys have been, I mean, I've been trying not to buy body care. As you can see, I've tried really hard, but these are all free. I'm trying it all now, but I essentially could gift it as well. They're really beautiful scents, and I could just hope that person doesn't watch my videos and see that I just use their product. But essentially those, I don't know what I'm going to do with. I just grabbed them because of the gift. Oh yeah. And then I think what I actually ended up doing was I participated in like a $5.95 sale and grabbed a couple mists as well. And I just realized that one's all nicked up, but that's okay. So I know I didn't pay full price for this, but I also know this isn't part of a coupon. So it came in an online order. So I know I had to order something, right? Can't just do free reward coupon. So I believe it was like $5.95 day or something. And I grabbed this as well as this. I actually didn't have poppy in the fine fragrance mist. I just had it in the perfume. And I've actually almost gone through a full mini. So I was just happy to pick these up, and I don't really care that the packaging's nicked like that, but this one is really pretty. I just like how it's balanced. Like you get a little bit of the booze, but you also get some of that vanilla and that sweet berry. And this one, even though it's not really fall scented, it's just really nice to me. So I was happy to have both of those. We're getting down to the end here. Okay, these were definitely rewards. I decided that, I don't know if it was the packaging, but I needed 2. I think it was just the amount of rewards that were expiring, like literally expiring like today or something. It was crazy. So I was just like, whatever. So I grabbed 2 poppy shower gels in store. And again, just to go with what I've been loving this scent. So I picked it up. And then what else, you guys, I swear. Oh, no, I wanted to, this was because I think it was either Kayla. No, maybe it was Leah Janae. She said I smelled the body cream, and that's why I returned one. It wasn't my favorite, and she said that you really needed to get the lotion. So I used a reward to grab the body lotion. I don't normally do that, but I like to listen to people that say, hey, this is that scent for, this is very similar to Coffee Break from Replica, and I love that scent. And the Smooth Amber Caramel Latte Vanilla Bourbon, and the lotion smells a lot more like the spray than the body cream. I have the body cream too, but now I have a lotion. So all free. And then the last of the free was, this was a weird thing, but it was in an online pickup order. So I was picking up that caramel pretzel, and then I threw in like all of these that I know were in the, you know, like I know it was this wall plug and these scented things and a couple of these lotions, but I was actually redeeming a coupon for one of these, and they had the $1 pocket bags that day. And when I redeemed the coupon for this, both of them went to free. And I was like, well, if it's a glitch, I'm not sure. So I ended up just getting one of each because we all know I needed pocket bags. Like I need, you know, more Bath and Body Works stuff. So again, probably going to just throw these into a gift bin because there's a lot of people in my life that I'm going to be gifting in the next few months. And so these have not been used, but I just grabbed Black Cherry Merlot. And that way I was kind of skipping like a Halloween theme or even a fall theme. Like that's just a pretty scent. And then Poppy, because again, I've got so much Poppy now that I can see myself putting together a super cute little gift set. But that's it. That's all for this here fall haul. I can't help myself, you guys. I hope you're doing well. I do want to do a What Will I Buy Christmas edition because I've just been kind of getting back into like watching all the Instagram and seeing all the things coming up and kind of wanting to be much more mindful of what I buy. As far as Halloween and fall go, I'm good on body care. I don't think they're even bringing anything else out, but I mean, I'm sad to say that I had a hard time finding something to use my coupons on. That really tells me that I have too much stuff. And again, I just need to work through it. I have an awesome fall project use it up video coming for you guys. I worked really hard on it and I love the categories, and it's got a lot of products, and I'm gonna be busy putting lotion on every little inch and cranny, you know. But that's it. That's all. I do just want to say that I think for the most part, I got everything I need for the fall and the Halloween season. But let me know down below, is there anything coming out that I'm missing? Obviously, because I'm just so out of the loop. You have to keep me informed, you guys. I need to know. And I'm rambling at this point, so I'm gonna let you go, and I will see you in a video very soon. Bye.